On today's show, have you ever had a venereal disease? Well, good luck getting married in this U.S. state. We'll hit you with some weird state laws that you won't believe.
Plus, we've got the Santa Monica News Brief in segment 2 and revelations from Uncle Joe. Start the show!
Blue, you're my boy!
And now,
That's all you want. I'm the one who's gonna be on TV.
from TTR Studios,
I can't quite remember how that one goes. I gotta admit, I'm a little high. No, Biggie, I'm cool.
it's Lucdogg in the morning.
God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends.
Oh.
But, you know, who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, her butt is just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look. She's just so black.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
What up?
Pull up tough, 'cause you notice that butt.
It is Lucdogg in the morning.
Deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get
Oh my God, I can't even imagine what it feels like without the music behind you. So, welcome to the show. It is Lucdogg in the morning, a little different today. Here with Belly Matt LaBelle. What's that?
We're going full Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, well, I wanted to... Oh, did you catch that? Matty Potts from the Santa Monica Newsroom. Did you catch who the intro song is? Because he can't hear it.
Nope.
Awesome.
Hear it, and honestly, it's a bummer.
I know, so let's try to get him to guess it
How?
without saying what it is.
I already did.
Yeah, well, he didn't hear you.
He didn't hear me.
So it is about a female body part.
Baby got back.
Wow!
Boom.
First try!
Yeah.
Well, he said-
Nicely done! Holy shit!
Right? Psychic right there. That connection.
Oh, man. So, yeah, no, it just doesn't feel right, though.
I mean, didn't Sir Mix-a-Lot only have that one song? Or
Yeah.
That was Sir Mix-a-Lot, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it certainly was, but it doesn't feel right unless we do our actual intro. We just wanted to have some fun with you, so let's start it off right. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. It is Lucdogg in the morning. And it's fucking Friday! Woo!
Yay.
We're jamming out. And happy to be with you guys here on the end of the week. And really just getting into the best time of the year. I mean, I said I like winter, but God, it's so much nicer when the sun's out here. Summer days, pool, golf.
Out of those doldrums you were in the other day.
I was feeling a little bit down, but you know, you got to keep it real for the people. So we do have some awesome, incredible state laws that Belly found, and we want to do that. So thank you for listening on iTunes. You can subscribe there or any Podomatic podcasting app. We've got Matty Potts from the Santa Monica Newsroom. What's up, man? You ready for your news brief in segment 2?
Greetings and salutations.
You know, we haven't had a go fuck yourself in a while.
Well, I meant to say, can you, I noticed that, and you didn't really give me a way to sign off last time, so if you could give me my proper, little second to sign off properly at the end of this, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always my fault.
He needs to send off.
Can I just make an observation that Belly looks extremely comfortable in the Luch jerk-off chair right now?
Yeah,
He
way too
looks like-
comfortable.
Kim never gets this comfy.
Yeah, Kim is like over there, like, if you watch the YouTube, which you can on channel X, Lucio X, if you want to be a fly on the wall, it's funny because Kim, like, I'll catch her, and she's not here today. Hot mess, we miss you, we love you. Braxton Blue will be back, of course, soon. Mo Jevons will get you on, sir. Maddie Mads is coming back into the mix.
Yeah.
Belly Matt LaBelle here with me, and then it is your boy Lucdogg as your host. So I wanted to just kind of say, it's funny, I'll catch Kim every now and then. If you watch the video, she's just over there like texting. I don't know
The
if
whole
she's
time.
It looks like she's texting. Now, this was
Or surfing her phone for news.
well, that's what it could be. But when I was running a music school, I used to tell my teachers, yo, your doors have glass windows. So you have to assume that the parent is always outside watching you from the hallway, and if they see you looking up lyrics on your phone, it looks like you're texting.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's
phones are useful tools.
Have you ever noticed that, though? Like, are you aware of what you look like when you're looking down at your phone, even if you're using it for a useful thing?
Distracted is what you look like.
Potts?
I mean, look, you're talking about. I grew up. I didn't have a cell phone until after I dropped out of college for the third time. So, I mean, I'm actually like, I have thought like when I have kids, I mean, it's completely normal already for them to just sit on their phone and like to like have to get your kid off the phone just to have a meal together. I mean, that does kind of suck. And I mean, that's something that I, as a child, never dealt with.
Oh, you would have to go to the table. I remember it was a treat if you got to eat in front of the TV. That was a treat.
Right.
You would eat in the living room.
Right.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It's kind of depressing. I mean, kids are missing out on quite a bit. I mean, and aside from phones, I mean, I'm going off on a rant now, but like we used to just be able to like ride our bikes and go to the playground without worrying about getting abducted or kidnapped or molested. Or I mean, it's like you really can't even let your kids just like go out and play in the street while you're cooking dinner.
But is that dying? No. Hold on, time out. Is that dying now, or are we just more aware of how cool our parents were to be able to just let us go places?
No, it's totally
maybe our parents just
now.
didn't care about us as much as we thought.
No, I think maybe we didn't.
Something would happen.
I just think it's different times. I mean, when we were doing it, I don't see it in my neighborhood. When I'm at my parents' house, I don't see what we did as kids happening. Not as much. I mean, you might see it here in the apartment complex area when people are gathered together, like kids gather together at the basketball courts or something.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I think it's happening a lot less.
Kids are hanging out in the communities, but I'm saying, like, maybe did we just not appreciate as much as of how our parents really let us do stuff? Maybe it was just as hard back then. It's just, okay, you didn't have a phone. It was even harder. You didn't have a phone. Now we can just now you can just call your kid. You can freaking GPS track him.
It was dinner time when so-and-so's friend was shouting out on the porch, whistling or shouting.
Yep, for sure.
The first kid that did it was
when I was
dinner
in,
time for
middle
everybody.
school, high school, I got a pager. I mean, that was like the ultimate technology back in the day. And immediately my mom thought I was like a drug dealer and I was into all this nonsense. And once she figured out that she could start paging me the second I was a minute past my curfew, she loved it. And I remember one day I came home like, 10, 20 minutes late after curfew, and my pager's just blowing up, and I walk in the kitchen, and my mom is on the phone pressing redial. And I walk in, I'm holding my pager up. I'm like, Mom, I'm right here. And I mean, she actually, I think I actually ended up getting rid of the pager because it was just, who wants their mom paging them all day?
Yeah.
It's like, it was a nuisance.
Absolutely.
I want, pagers. That is real far back there.
Well, he's got a few years on us. I am no longer the elder on the show here.
I mean, even so, like I do remember time of pagers.
God,
dude, you get a page and you would have all these like numerical codes, so you could try to like communicate. I mean, that's like archaic texting. Literally numbers.
Put it this way: there are listeners to our show right now who don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. No idea.
I mean,
never even seen or heard of a pager.
No way. They have never. They were like, "What's a pager? Why was it useful?"
So we're working out the. We're actually broadcasting from across the country. Potts, I think your microphone is a little hot when you get too close to your face. Like I would keep it like at like a 3-inch.
Got it.
Oh God, that's good right there.
Is that better?
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good. If anybody wants to see,
it's hard to hold up a mic for this long too.
It is. I mean, I don't know why you guys don't go with mic stands. Look at look at what I go with over here.
I ordered one off Amazon, $12.99. It's coming. It'll be here like tomorrow.
It's coming.
There you go. I have a mic stand right there if you wanted one. I'm just saying.
Maybe another time.
We do want to get to state laws. We can do that. Belly, are you ready for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I do want to tease Maddie Potts that we have. Well, let's just put it this way. First of all, your mom probably didn't like the pager. She's my aunt. You are my cousin.
Yes.
Your mom knows nothing about technology. Excuse me.
Who knows nothing about technology?
Your mom, my aunt.
Yeah, I mean, my mom doesn't listen to this podcast because she doesn't know how to download the damn app, which I've explained to her like 5 times. It's
Belly,
killing me.
She's adorable.
YouTube.
She's adorable. No,
she can find us on X Lucio X.
What is YouTube? There you go. There you go, Belly. But yeah, so I know that about you. Uncle Joe has some words for us.
Oh man.
So we'll get to that.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's next segment.
are you ready? No, next segment we're actually going to do a Santa Monica News brief. And
okay.
Matty Potts is coming at us from the Santa Monica Newsroom. Check him out on Instagram. But we've got some current events we want to get to in News 2, in segment 2, excuse me. And then, yeah, I do want to we've got some reaction to some previous.
And it's a big news day. It's been a big 24 hours.
No, it
in
has.
the
That's why we
news,
wanted to get to
honestly.
it.
So
Yeah.
lots of interesting stuff to talk about today.
And then we've got reaction to previous shows. So let's get to the venereal disease that will now block you from being allowed to get married in what U.S. state? Belly Matt LaBelle, I need weird state laws. What do you have for us?
It's sad to say that Nebraska, you lose out. So you young college kids who had some fun, a little too much fun, unwrapped fun, you cannot get married in the state of
That's
Nebraska.
an actual law?
So move along.
How did you come across that?
So I came across weird state laws because, one, we've been talking about getting arrested recently, and I'm thinking of weird reasons to get arrested. But also, my cousin who lives in Indiana recently I found out that you can't buy beer on Sundays in Indiana. Now, there are loopholes to get around it, like going to a brewery and buying it from that site.
Oh, weird.
But on Sunday, even during football season, you can't buy beer on Sunday.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
So you have to plan ahead?
So on Saturday, you got to buy your beer ahead of time.
I'm not going to do that. Come on.
But not only that,
know-
grocery stores do not sell cold beer in Indiana.
At all?
At all. You can get them from 7-Elevens because they're not grocery stores, they're convenience stores. But at grocery stores, no cold beer.
Well, I remember the first time I moved to LA. I mean, this is 10 years plus, and we actually had rented a full-size tour bus, and we had a driver and everything. And so while he was driving, we brought like an ounce of weed with us, tons of alcohol. I remember that was the first time I got into CSI, and I bought the first 3 seasons of the box set, and we just watched CSI until our brains fell out. We were like smoking blunts, and anyway, so we were taking the southern route from Virginia to California,
Sounds like a tour
and we
bus.
went through entire dry states. I don't know if that still exists, but there are states where you can't get any alcohol. And I mean, we had no idea. So there was some parts of our trip where we couldn't even drink because we could not get alcohol. It sucked.
Yeah, there are a lot of dry counties in the U.S. for sure.
Yeah,
especially
dry counties,
Midwest.
Yeah.
Liquor laws in Utah. For some reason, it is a common misconception that Utah is a dry state. This is simply not true. Grocery stores and convenience stores are only allowed to sell low alcohol beer and no wine or liquor. So they can technically have that like low content beer, but
right. So there's beer companies, because TBA is from Utah, and one of the things, again, like this, she used to bring me up there all the time. I love it now, but when we first started going up there, the first thing I figured out was that the beer is a lower alcohol content. The beer companies actually make separate beer to send to Utah.
Yeah.
And I believe one of the loopholes was you could drink Corona because that's coming from Mexico, and they don't make special beer for Utah, and you can get Corona there.
Sorry.
And also they have a shitty shot rule where you can only have like a 1 ounce pour, but they don't pour it in. They don't make you a mixed drink. They give you the shot back, and then you have to order like a Coca-Cola on the rocks, and you pour the shot into the drink to make your own mixed drink.
Wow.
Why are people?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you don't drink,
And only 1 ounce. That's less than what a shot is.
less than a shot. Yeah,
It's like a
less
3-second pour.
less than an airplane bottle. And I'm just wondering why. I mean, this is like these are the states where you need it. There's nothing else there.
Especially in Utah, if you have like 5 wives, I can't think of any more reason to want to get drunk every night. Having 5 wives telling you to take out the garbage.
Hi, TBA.
She forgot she was behind me for a second.
That's awesome.
Well, that leads me to my next one with 5 wives.
Okay.
So this state, since 1931, adultery has been committed or considered a felony. But you would never believe it based on this state's track record of adultery.
What? Am I guessing?
Yeah.
What's...
I'm going to go, and wait, with this clue, I would never guess it. It's got to be something
It's a
like...
maximum of 4 years in prison and a $5,000 fine for adultery.
California!
It's not
I'm going to
California.
say Florida.
It's not Florida either. It is the...
No.
I will say it's in the.
Texas.
It's not Texas. It's a northern state.
Boston, New York.
It's not New York, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. It
What is
is
it?
the Great Glove State of Michigan.
What? It's another weird Midwestern cold, crappy state.
Where adultery is illegal.
There's nothing to do but cheat on your wife out there.
Well, I mean,
That's
isn't
terrible. I'm just
adultery-
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Adultery is illegal everywhere, though, right? I mean, it's not a
Technically.
felony, but it is.
I
adultery
don't
is
believe
illegal.
it's a crime.
I think
don't
it-
know. I
I
don't
don't-
think so. I'll look it up.
It may not be a crime, but it's not like a felony charge that can send you to prison,
Right.
I don't think.
Right. I guess it's more of like a civil thing where you would just lose your house and everything as opposed to actually going to jail. But yeah,
Where not even a prenup could save you.
What is the is infidelity a crime? Is that what we're asking?
Yeah.
well, I mean, I assumed it was, but
Is it a felony?
It's not a
In-
felony.
no.
Just
in
in
Virginia.
Michigan.
Adultery is not only a ground for divorce in Virginia, but it is also a class 4 misdemeanor under this code. No kidding. Huh. Because, I mean, you'd think, obviously that's a moral thing, but, is it really a crime?
It's a crime. It sounds like it could really.
I mean, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you are taking vows. I mean, it's like the president taking an oath.
There are
I mean,
legal vows to
That's
this
true.
whole
That is
marriage
true.
thing.
That is true.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
what if... Oh, man, that just opens up a whole box of
Yeah.
weird questions that I have that we don't have time for. All right, give me another one.
So in this state, Kim would never be able to survive. Using profanity in front of 2 or more people in persons in a public place might land you in a county jail for up to 30 days and a $100 fine.
Can't go to a comedy club.
Well, maybe it's
right.
it's in a public place. So
Yeah.
comedy club is a private
No.
event.
That'd be
It's a
no, because you pay to get in. It's private.
Yeah,
if you
all
pay
right,
to get in, it
private.
becomes a private event.
So
Yeah.
if I'm in the ball
It's
game
a
and I
public
say
place. If we're at a restaurant, if we're in a restaurant out on a patio,
I'm okay with you not cursing then.
yeah, but
I like this rule.
we're talking about Kim. If Kim would never survive in this
Tim's getting
state,
froggy.
never survive. This is a southern state.
This is going to be your Alabama.
You're close.
God.
Next door neighbor.
Louisiana?
No, the other side.
I'm not good at this.
MISSI.
Mississippi. Wow.
Yep.
No,
Interesting.
we all remember when we did a live show. Coach Reed put a map of the United States onto the wall. It was blank and said, Lucio, point to Kansas. I had no idea.
I think you pointed
I'm
to
not
like
sure if I can
Montana
do that.
region.
No idea. I mean, now that I've driven through it, I know exactly where it is. It's next to Colorado. It's one of the 4. Well,
So,
Colorado's one of the 4. Excuse me.
I'll tell you which state this is. In the Gopher State up north in Minnesota, they must have had a little too much fun because it is now illegal to participate in the attempted capture of a greased up or oiled pig.
We had to put that into legislation.
We had to put it into legislation that chasing one down is no.
Can I let it go?
Now in Florida, I'll give you a weird Florida law. In places that you serve alcohol, you're not allowed to toss people, small people.
What's the correct term now? Is it a little person?
Little person?
That is correct
Yeah,
now,
I think
right?
little person.
You're
So
not allowed to toss them? Good. You shouldn't be.
You're not allowed to have dwarf tossing.
Good. Is that a
Little
thing
person
still? Jesus
tossing things
Christ.
in bars in Florida. And you know what? I will give you another fun fact
Do you
about that
feel
law.
good about yourself if you go to a little person tossing contest? If you're like, dude, we're going to kill it, man.
But here's the Florida spin. Guess what? In 2011, someone tried to repeal the law.
Yeah, like there's a need for it. What is that?
No, we want it back. So I'll save this. This is my last one.
Yeah, we're
It's
ready.
For,
We're right
it's
to the
for
end of
our
it.
home state here in Virginia.
Thank you.
Except for married couples, sex is completely banned in Virginia. So we're all a bunch of lawbreakers
What?
here in
What do you
Virginia.
mean it's banned?
Virginia's for lovers, but only if you're married.
Wow. So Luch, you're.
It's a class 4 misdemeanor.
You don't have sex. You and Belly both are pretty much like
Yep.
Boy Scouts then. 'cause
Absolutely.
You have to have sex.
No, I'm,
Yep.
I mean, I'm just trying to follow the rules, folks.
Yeah, we're not lawbreakers here at Lucdogg.
So, but what can you still get charged if you try to have sex but can't get it up?
Oh!
Can you get in trouble for the intent to have sex? You can get in
Nope.
trouble for intent to kill.
Gotta get it in to
So,
break the law.
all right, you're still home free, I guess.
I'll see you guys with my freedom. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we get back, we will do a Santa Monica news brief From Matty Potts, we'll see you guys on the other side. It is Lucdogg in the morning.
At LITM Podcast.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him. Come on. So they have a nickel bottom jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sweatpants.
Welcome back, folks. It is Lucdogg in the morning. We are ready to go, and we are on Channel X, Lucio X on YouTube. You can check us out, of course, on iTunes. Subscribe there. Thank you guys for being with us. That is my new jam, Belly. That's what I play in the morning.
Get Low is
Yeah.
what you play in the morning.
It's not Get Low, it's Low. That's two different songs.
Whatever.
That is Low.
Low.
It reminds
Apple
me of...
bottom jeans,
Yeah.
boots with the fur.
But what movie is this from?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Come on, no! Matty Potts, I know you can't hear the music, but them apple bottom jeans. What movie is it from?
It's from every high school prom.
I don't know what movie it's from, but I do like that song.
It's the song that Tom Cruise dances to
Oh,
in Tropical Thunder.
Tropic
Right?
Thunder.
He just puts it on. It's just
Yeah.
playing in the background.
When he's that lawyer guy.
It's so good.
Oh,
So
that
welcome-
is good.
Welcome to the show. Let's get to our news segment for round 2 here. There's a lot going on, and we wanted to touch on it. We, of course, have the correspondence of Matty Potts from the Santa Monica newsroom. What is going on out there in Hollywood, man?
What's going on, guys? This is Matty Potts reporting live from the Santa Monica newsroom, Apartment A. Big day in news. Last night, the Country Music Awards Performance of the Year award went to pop star Jason Derulo for his song Want to Want Me. He performed that with country star Luke Bryan. It's weird because Jason is known for he's like an R&B pop singer, kind of like Usher. So it was kind of a nice surprise that he won the CMA last night. And he also did a performance with Luke Bryan.
Let's hear the song. Hold on 1 second. We'll hear that song that won right there. It kills at weddings.
Oh, this is yeah.
This kills, man.
Now is this with Luke Bryan?
This is Want You to Want Me. And I'm telling you.
But this one
Potts.
is CMA.
Potts, what did this win?
Performance of the year.
That's CMAs.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like a country song.
Yeah, this is not something that you would imagine would be played at the
Are
CMA.
you sure this is the song?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is definitely Want You to
With
Want Me,
Luke-
Jason Derulo. Absolutely.
With Luke Bryan.
Well, no, this is the original.
What's the one that was with Luke Bryan?
You want that? Do you need that for my... I can do that.
I want to know the one that he
Clyde,
won.
pull it
Like,
up. Clyde, get it.
I mean, what did he win with? That wasn't it, because that's not a country song.
He won with the song that he sang with Luke Bryan.
The song he sang with
Want-
Luke Bryan.
It is
Want to Want Me.
Want to Want Me, and that is coming up here, right here. There you go. Oh wow, wow, that's Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
What? That's Luke Bryan right there. See, okay, time out. I don't need Luke Bryan giving me the I don't need that.
That country.
Let's leave that to Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
That's pretty good. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, I love that. That kills at weddings. I just wanted to give the people in case they weren't sure what song
Man.
that was. But that's actually a pretty good rendition.
Yep, and I mean, as usual, like everyone came out. The country music royalty, Carrie Underwood was there. Obviously, superstar Luke Bryan, Cole Swindle.
I don't care. Do you care? Do you care?
Oh,
about
Carrie
country music?
Underwood's been all over the NHL finals, Stanley
And
Cup finals.
Hank Williams is coming back to Sunday Night Football opening, I believe. They're doing the. I
really?
can't remember if it's Sunday night or Monday
I
night.
saw that.
Yeah, because
that's
remember he made some racist comments about, I think it was racism about Obama. I know it was about Obama, and they let him
Yeah.
go. And
Yeah.
ESPN, I believe, is bringing him back.
ESPN is Sunday Night Football.
So they're Monday Night Football.
Anyway.
So that makes sense.
awesome.
Okay, moving on.
So Yeah, moving on. Again, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I do like to watch when the finals are on, just because it's always so exciting. But Golden State Warriors broke Cleveland's collective heart on Wednesday night, holding off the Cavaliers for a Game 3 win and effectively ending the 2017 NBA Finals.
Yeah, I'd like to get into that if we can for a second, because Belly has some things that he's just... Belly, I want you to sum up what you told me in about 30 seconds.
You mean about how Golden State was just inevitable to win?
Can we put it this way? Okay, Potts, this is how my morning went. Guys, we record this on Thursday. I know it's Friday right now. This is exactly what happened to your boy Lucdogg here. Okay, so I record NBA basketball games, especially in the finals when they're on late. I can't stay up. I'm not staying up past like 10:30, 11.
Weak.
And I don't like the end of basketball games. They take too long.
It took forever.
They take way too long for me, and I get bored, and the timeouts kill me. So I record them, and then I wake up in the morning and I avoid social media, and I watch the second half.
You can see where this is going.
So I'm really good at this, and if there is anybody who knows how I feel about spoilers, I detest them.
I don't mind them at all.
Oh, I can't stand when something's spoiled, and when somebody spoils something for me and they don't care. It makes me angry, and Kim loves to do it.
Yeah, I didn't mind
Loves to do it to me. So I'm over here watching what was later deemed as one of the greatest games in NBA Finals history. Yeah. I'm enjoying it on my couch. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and we had talked about doing a show.
The games were much better last year.
It was very good.
Yeah, so for the people that didn't watch, because I was actually at a bar watching the game, and I got so drunk, I actually missed the best part, which was like the last minute. Kevin Durant slayed Cleveland, draining a dagger 3-pointer.
Okay, time out. Before you do that, perfect setup. Right before all of this happens, Cleveland's doing great. I'm thinking, this is going to be a great series. I, for whatever reason, look at my phone because you, sir, Potts, texted me, are we recording today? I look at Belly's text, and he says, I've got a show topic. How about we talk about how crappy the NBA Finals have been? There's 3 minutes left in the game. I know the outcome now.
It's literally it hits.
Ruined it.
3 minutes is the point where the turn happens.
And so, Potts, tell us what happened at the end.
Yeah, so KD, I guess, and at this point I missed it. I guess Cleveland was up.
Yes.
With 3 minutes left, they were up.
Yeah.
Then Golden State came back. He drained a three with less than a minute left. Just when it looked like the Cavaliers had figured out how to topple the Warriors, KD finished with 31 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, his very first Larry O'Brien trophy to go along with his NBA Finals MVP.
We have some fun.
Well,
stats.
they still got one game to go.
Yeah, but we have some.
Has anyone ever come back from a 3-0?
Yeah, I think in the NBA
deficit?
has.
I'm not sure, but we have some fun stats from that game. I know that so far in the series, Tristan Thompson doesn't have as many rebounds as Steph Curry got in that game alone.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
They made a record number of three-pointers in the first quarter last night.
Kyrie Irving dribbled 13 times in a 2-for-1 situation at the end of the game instead of shooting quick and getting a second possession.
Or shooting off the screen from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, he's dribbled 13 times in one possession. Belly Matt LaBelle, when Klay Thompson went off for 60 in a game, how many times did he dribble in the entire game?
11.
That's correct. That is correct. We were ready for that one. So, I mean,
is that... Was the guy... Again, I don't really watch basketball.
Catch and shoot, man. Catch and shoot.
He has... Some guy's got like $85 million 3-year contract, and he has like 3 assists, and that's it? Or something for
Tristan
the entire
Thompson,
series?
Yep.
Tristan Thompson.
I guess that's the guy.
Yeah, rebounds. He's their big guy.
Rebounds.
He's there to be a big presence. So basically,
and he has no points either.
Belly completely ruined the game for me. Cleveland Cavaliers have completely ruined the series for me, and Kevin Durant has ruined the NBA for me. That's all it is.
So is Kevin Durant like the best player in the world ever?
No, I still think LeBron's the best.
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean,
here's the thing. Kevin Durant's on a team where literally they could literally sit Steph on one side, Klay on one side, and Durant on the other, and just pick your poison on a possession. The shots going in.
And Draymond Green's hanging out doing.
And
the
they're
work.
picking. Basically, Cleveland is picking Kevin Durant to beat them over anyone else.
Right. Got it.
If it was,
it seems like
if it was anyone else, they would have been done.
Yep.
It's really I don't know. I don't want to have this conversation because I know everybody has this. They've been having it. We're not really a sports show, but you could obviously say LeBron James started all of this with creating super teams. I mean, obviously, to me, it's not the same thing because Kevin Durant went to something that's already established as a championship team.
Far established.
So different to
right.
me than creating something, bringing your boys, and hoping it works out. I mean, I know they had a bunch of talent, and they did something that nobody had done yet. I mean, like, maybe Boston started it before them.
Maybe.
With the big three.
With
Kevin
Ray
Garnett
Allen,
and
Kevin
Ray Allen,
Garnett,
yeah.
Paul Pierce.
There you go. So, I don't know, man. I feel like, honestly, we were joking about it. I'm going to say it because I had the original thought, but then we did hear it on the Levitard show. Stu Gotts was saying, we need Steph Curry on the Warriors.
No.
Or not on the Warriors, on the Cavs. I need him on the Cavs.
Or we
Switch
send
him up.
Or send LeBron to OKC.
Something.
All right, guys, you're boring me. Let's
Moving on. Clyde's done.
I degaff. I do have a question though. What kind of? I know you're not an iPhone guy, right, Luch? You don't have an iPhone.
No,
do
I'm
you?
an Android guy all the way. Can I just
What
say,
about
though,
you, Belly?
can I just
Android.
say how easy it is for us to do sports, and we choose not to do it because we know you get sports elsewhere. So I would like a thank you from the listeners because of how much we enjoy doing sports, clearly.
I
we
love
We
the
refrain
sports.
from doing it because we know there are people out there like Potts
I'll start
who
my
say
own
ID
sports
gaff.
show.
I don't give any gaffs at all.
Well, actually, I was talking about this with someone the other day. East Coast cities and East Coast people care way more about sports than
Because it's
West
cold.
Coast.
We have to do
And
something.
people, the more north you go, the more they care about
look,
sports.
I love football. I watch football.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. I play fantasy football. Oh, we should actually get a fantasy football team. But anyway,
we have a league already. You're invited.
Here's my thing, and this is I know a lot of people agree with me. Same with like baseball and hockey. For me, it's just hard to get involved in a sport that's got like 100 games a season.
No, he's
it's
right.
so much work.
He's right.
And with football, it's 16 games. You know, they spread it out, and it's just it's much more manageable. Like I don't want to have a second job. You know, I love it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. But like if you take a break for 3 days and now your team is like not in first place anymore because they just lost 3 games in a row, but it's too much work.
To me, Belly, you see how much Kim puts into her natitude, which I appreciate. I mean, she loves her Nationals. And I like them. I'll root for them. But, God, I don't care if they lose because guess what? They have another 161 games
I care if
to
they
make
lose
up for
poorly.
it. But, like,
Right.
she is devastated just like a Redskins loss to the Cowboys on Monday night if they lose to the freaking Dodgers on a throwaway game in May.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I wish I
Maytime
could.
baseball, no.
I wish I could.
I'd really like to know if why did Hot Mess like go to games growing up with her dad?
Oh, her
or something?
brother-
How
her-
does somebody become so obsessed?
Her brother, Coach Reed, former co-host of the show, was a college baseball pitcher, possible almost drafted. Blew out his arm a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, we coached baseball together. We coached high school baseball. That's how we got to become friends. We played baseball back in high school. So I mean, we're a baseball crew.
Right, so she's got a legitimate.
Yeah, we're the baseball
nostalgia
boys. I mean,
for her.
that's our thing. But dude, I can't even watch a baseball game, let alone follow a season.
I watch baseball
Yeah.
games.
It's too long. All right, what else you got?
So and this won't affect you guys, but you know, like me, like most of the world are iPhone owners, and Apple announced this week that their operating system 11, the shiny new software the company is releasing for iPhones later this year, it won't support anything less powerful than an iPhone 5S. Right now, they're on the iPhone 7.
No,
Meaning if you have-
my
If
parents.
you have an iPhone 5C, which came out in September of 2013 and retailed at $549, will not be useful to you at all. I know people that still own iPhone 4s and 5s.
My dad has a 3. I'm pretty sure he has
He
a
won't-
3.
He'll literally have to throw it away. You won't even be able to sell it because it won't be worth anything to anybody. You'll
When
have
does-
to literally throw it away.
When does this take place?
Later this year, once that. So, I mean, I guess the only thing you can
about
do
to get
is just
Appled
press
out.
ignore. Because you get the pop-up on your phone. Do you
Yeah.
want to download? Do you download? You just have to press ignore because the second you accept it, your phone is useless. And according to Apple, their response was, according to Apple, an iPhone is only supposed to last 3 years, and that's
That's
Just like their
So
laptops.
aggravating. Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
their laptops.
I was at Best Buy the
The
other day, and
laptops
they
are
were
the same.
they were telling me an Apple laptop should last up to like 7 to 8 years on average, and I was like,
Never have I heard an Apple laptop lasting more than 3.
I don't know about all that. Yeah.
Well, for
My
me,
hard
I
drive
spent
crashed
two-
at 3. My first one.
I spent 2 years paying off this iPhone 6, and I have no intention of buying a new phone until I can't use this anymore. So
Sure.
I would be pretty pissed if I was someone that, owned their iPhone outright, kept it in good condition. You buy the Apple insurance and this and that. And
Yeah.
I mean, because if you drop your phone, you're spending $150 on a new screen. So it's not like you buy the phone and that's that. I mean, there's upkeep if
Sure.
you scratch
What
it.
about with
Not
the?
if you get that shatter-resistant screen of the Droid Moto Z.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, you know what we have as Android users? We don't have that garbage.
That can
and
add on attachments to my phone as well,
You can
such
do
as
that?
optical zoom.
You can also plug in headphones, which you iPhone kids aren't going to be able to
Actually,
do.
no, not on them.
What?
Droid
You don't have a headphone jack?
No, I have an adapter.
That's absurd. Absurd.
That is absurd.
It is absurd.
I mean, the only time I remember getting that pissed off is when they changed from, I guess, the iPhone 5 to the 4 to 5, and they changed the plug, how you
The
charge
charger.
it.
Yeah.
So you had to get
That was
like,
frustrating.
a new plug.
iPad
when you get
did
the
that.
phone. You had to get all
Everyone's
the accessories,
doing it.
Which it's just frustrating. They force you into spending more money. But people keep doing it. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Potts, I got 3 minutes with the people here. What do you got for us?
People, let me tell you about my best friend. Today is National Best Friends Day. So I'd like
Yes.
to give a shout out to my besties, Topher and Bizzle. I love you guys. And make sure you give a hug to the person that holds your hair when you puke, everyone out there. I would be lost without my best friends. So
What about Mike?
Bizzle. Yeah, that's
Is
it.
that okay?
My fault. I call him
Let
Bizzle,
you-
yep.
TBA.
I was
Chris
and
Parisi,
TBA,
I
of
call him
course.
Topher, so
course.
yeah. Oh God, she's such a clinger. I have to say she's my best friend. Otherwise she'll hold out on me.
I love it. She's
So
in the room right
annoying.
now. She's in the room, folks. When I was out there in LA, Potts was an awesome host with TBA, and yeah, I met his best friend, and they literally, Belly, they refer to each other as best friend. Like when they call each other, hey, best friend, what are you doing later?
Do they high five?
You're like, what?
So he texted me. So he actually just texted me, and he's like, "Hey, are we gonna have some BFT tonight?" And that stands for best friend time.
Yeah.
And then we also, the other one is BFGT, which is best friend gym time for when we go work out together.
I did go to the
So,
gym.
yeah.
I went to the gym with them. Cost me $25 to go to their gym for 45 minutes.
I'm so pissed that you paid that too. The second I turned my back, I just left. I walked and I
Well-
went to the treadmill, and I came back and he had spent $25. I would have totally not let that.
Belly,
happen.
what do you do in this situation? You're visiting. Your buddy is your cousin, but also your buddy is letting you stay at his house. He's not charging you anything. It's very nice of him. They want to go to the gym. You want to go along, be tag along guy. They go in, no problem. They go, oh yeah, this guy will set you up over here. Now I've got a 20-minute process with a $25 charge. Am I going to go run and grab the host, my buddy?
But I would have said he's my cousin. He just moved here. He still has an out-of-state ID. I mean, duh, it's easy.
Yeah, you
This is
just
my
would have
address.
talked you
That's where he
in.
lives
I don't
now.
want to be a pain.
Would have bribed the bouncer.
I don't want to be a pain.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
appreciative.
there's ways around everything.
Yeah.
I just have
Yep.
to bat my pretty little eyes sometimes.
He knows. He used to be the manager of these people.
Yeah,
He's
this is
got
true.
the whiz.
So hey, I've got a few more. If we could hit it after in block 3, I've got a couple more stories.
Lightning
left.
round. We've got about 2.5 minutes. Lightning round.
Okay. So, it's a birthday. Guess who else is a millennial? We love talking about millennials here on Lucdogg in the Morning. The web's favorite file format just turned 30. Being 30 is like being 150 years old in web years. The GIF. The GIF has been around for 30 years, and it's weird because it just now has been relatively like a recent phenomenon. But the GIF that you see, the like 2-second little video clips that you see everywhere,
Yeah.
it's 30 years old, even
I
though
called-
it's just now.
And that
I
troll-
call garbage, sir. There's no. What were they? What platform were we using it on 30 years
It
ago?
was definitely. It definitely existed.
I
He's
never heard it. I
absolutely
had no
right.
idea.
What do you
Definitely
mean? What was it
existed.
on a TV?
On freaking Microsoft 98.
That wasn't
I'd
30
never
years
even
ago.
heard
Wow,
of it,
that was
probably
30
a
years
few
ago.
That was 30 years ago. Slow down,
my
son.
God.
No, it's not 30 years ago yet. Oh, no, it's only 20.
and
20. Still, we're getting there. I can't do math. All right.
know-
No. Hold on, because I'd like to say for all of you out there,
Some pronounce it GIF.
it's
too.
not GIF. It is graphic. The G
GIF.
stands for graphic.
Yes.
So it's
I
not.
pronounce it GIF.
The creator
Yeah,
of
no, you were right. You were correct.
It's GIF.
Yeah, it's GIF.
You're right.
Who
The,
calls it GIF?
People.
the creator of GIF once went on publicly and said it's GIF, but I'm pretty sure he was doing one of those things that the internet people call Trolling. And he wants people to continue arguing about it to this day.
Right. All right,
We're
one more.
we're gift people here.
Yeah, it's gift.
So,
here.
all right, I'm almost done. And look, I know we don't discuss politics here, but I did want to just mention that, today was a very important day. Former FBI Director James Comey testified on Capitol Hill this morning. Obviously, it's making huge headlines. And, no matter what side you're on, it's something that I think everyone should be aware of. It's kind of like your responsibility as a citizen to know what's going on, especially right now. And last but definitely not least, two of my favorite Asian porn stars, Kaylani Lei and Cindy Starfall, will be appearing tonight at Deja Vu in Nashville, Tennessee. First show starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
What are they doing in Nashville?
They tour all over the country and they do appearances at strip clubs.
That's
how porn stars make the bulk of their money.
Oh, the travel teams.
Porn,
yeah,
they're in porn to become famous, but they make all their money doing
dancing.
headlining strip clubs, dancing all over the country. So,
now, are they doing private dances? I'm sure for like boku bucks.
I would imagine.
Imagine it be expensive.
Kicks. I mean, let's say this, Belly. If you go and you travel to
And
Nashville
they are
to
porn
see
stars,
them,
so not just private dances.
yeah, but if you go to Nashville to see them, you're gonna want to dance from them, correct?
No, because I know.
What do you mean no? Hold on, Potts.
One, I know for a fact I can't afford it.
Well, but not only that, I don't know how private of dances they give, because what they say, at least coming from the porno industry, you actually are devalued if you become an escort, or if they think you're sleeping with fans or becoming an escort, because the whole point of a porn star is that they're untouchable.
Yeah, fantasy.
So it's a fantasy. So I'm not sure how much they will let you do. But
well, we've got Darcy.
Not until they turn 40, bud.
We've got right, and we've got a couple that I believe we might get on the show. Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
In fact, I will know by tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so I will know tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. I'm working on a porn star right now that does a podcast that I'm trying to get her to come on this one. So,
yeah, because I have one that we got in touch with through Instagram who wants to possibly come on the show. She's very noticeable, so that's interesting. I'd love to get them on. Well, that'd be a good combo.
Porn enough.
What's that?
Somebody mentions porn enough.
I guess so. If you put porn in the hashtags, then stuff comes up. All right, let's do. I want to do actual songs today. So, no, that's lame. I'm actually gonna DJ for a second. I'm gonna DJ a song, a little bit.
Sure.
I'm gonna do a little this is the only tricks that I do at weddings. I don't do scratching, okay? But I do this. So on our way out here, I will do my little trick. So hold on, let me find something good for us.
It's DJ Luch. Coming at you live from Studio
song,
A.
Okay, guys, I will say it. This song kills. It's the biggest song of the night almost every time, which is weird. Usually a bunch of white folks. It is what it is. We'll see you guys on the other side of the break. It is Lucdogg in the morning
at LITM Podcast.
Red wine. Let's go to the beach, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitch like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, yes, I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all my money and don't give two
I'm on the floor. I love to dance, so give me more, till I can't stand. Get on the floor.
If you're still listening, this is how you drop a beat. Right here. What's up?
Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. Can't stop
God, I miss real music. I really miss real music. Welcome back, folks. It is Lucdogg in the morning. Sitting here hanging out on YouTube if you want to watch. Channel X Lucio X. Download it on iTunes. Subscribe to the podcast. It's Lucdogg in the morning. Giddy up. So welcome to the show. We've got Matty Potts from the Santa Monica newsroom. What's up, dude?
Yo.
Belly, are you ready for segment 3, sir?
Ride the pony. Ride the pony. Yeah, I'm ready for segment 3.
I know I am too. So, folks, I wanted to get to some of the... And thank you for listening, by the way. If you're already this far through, we appreciate you. I know it's hard to commit to about an hour of stuff that we put out there for you. Some of the stuff is good. Some of the stuff is great. None of it is bad.
Nope.
Hey, I've got a shirt.
What?
Are you wearing the infamous ramen shirt right now?
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
Yep.
Constantly
Can you
gets...
stand up real quick?
Yeah, constantly gets great comments.
It's the beef ramen, folks.
They're lying to you.
No.
They're lying to you.
No, they're not.
Yeah. That's the most obnoxious fucking shirt I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's amazing, but it's a conversation
It looks like
starter.
a bike riding shirt.
Yeah, people say that. They ask, but this is how many
Is
avenues...
ramen your sponsor?
This is how many avenues you can go down. Are you a biker? Are you a soccer player? Do you eat ramen? I had ramen the other day. Oh, you like beef ramen? I like chicken ramen. That's funny. Oh, that's amazing.
All these ramen secrets coming out from people.
Black folks,
Yeah.
white folks, Asian folks, doesn't matter. Everybody likes ramen.
Ramen breaks the barriers, folks.
Yeah, you could be a dating coach.
Yeah, just talk about how you can't get it up and wear a shirt that's about ramen.
Yep.
That's the goal.
Pretty
Is now
easy.
you have to
Too
get
easy.
laid wearing the
But
ramen shirt.
here's the problem. So my father and I have a very close-knit relationship.
Love Uncle Joe.
And he's your uncle, Uncle Joe. I never talk about him on the show because he's a very private person. But, I mean, we're not going to get any details of what he does. But it's something very funny happened based on the previous couple shows. Now, if you did not listen to the last 2 shows we did, sorry.
TMI.
That's your fault. And what are you doing?
Yeah.
So go back and do your homework. And then this will make way more sense to you. And I'm not going to make it make sense to you because shame on you for not listening.
The last 2 shows have been quite a roller coaster. I'll
Yeah.
say that. So.
And basically about my sex life. Now, I put a warning on the titles, hoping that my parents would catch up and not listen.
Oh, no.
I said, warning, headphones at work. So, ideally that's
You
the
don't
case.
know what that.
My mom
that
actually
means.
said, I'm not going to listen to those. They seem explicit. That's what she said.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was like, yes, it worked. All right, great. So I'm thinking that they didn't listen. And I'm sitting here. You have to understand, I'm very close. Let's take it. Let's just pause there. How close are you with your parents? Potts, what is moving around over there? I'm muting him. I feel like I hear
sorry.
something moving. There it is.
My bad.
That's okay. Let's talk about how close you are with. We all have our fathers with us. Yes, they're here.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I would like an awkward story, please, of how of a bonding moment that you didn't plan on, but God, now you're way closer. I will give you an example. When I was in high school, dating my high school girlfriend of all 4 years of high school, senior year, started actually finally having sex. Yes, it did take me 4 years to have sex with her. That's correct, Matty Potts.
You dated someone for 4 years before?
6 years.
6 years?
7. Yeah.
7?
Wait. Whoa.
When did you start dating?
Boom! I told you I wait for
Walking
segment 3 to
through-
drop the bombs.
When did you start dating?
We're literally just walking through a field of dandelions, and I stepped on a landmine. What the hell did you just say? What? You dated a girl for 6 years, and you didn't sleep with her until year 4?
Let's just rewind that a little bit. Yeah, no, I did. I was 15, Potts. I was 15. We started dating. Freshman year of high school.
Okay.
When did you? Okay, when did you start having private?
Up the shirt took 7 months. Up the shirt, over the bra.
No.
OTPHJ.
At what age did you start having?
It took 7 months to
you're
get to
spending
second-
45 minutes in the bathroom. Is what I'm asking.
I'm not going there. I don't want to go
Wait.
too
Well,
personal.
it's pertinent to the because here's where I'm going.
Adolescence, just like anybody. Adolescence.
Wait, you're saying it
please,
took you
okay,
7
so
months
what
to
I'm
get to
saying is-
second base?
Yes, it took us 7 months to get second base.
What's second base? Up the shirt?
Over the bra, under the shirt.
Oh, well, that's
Okay,
not even.
I mean, that's fine. I can live
I'm
with that. but, like,
15.
Fine,
Okay.
fine. But how do you not have sex for 4 years? So you're 19?
18. 18. Senior year, 3 years. I mean, freshman year to senior
That's
year.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
I started having sex, I think my freshman year. I mean, I had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend all 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. And we had sex the whole time.
Yeah,
I think
well,
we waited, a
Your
few
boy,
months.
I think we've pretty much established your boy is quite a.
Anxious lover.
No, I was going to say like a unicorn and something kind of unique. But yeah, it did take us until senior year. But once we started doing it, Dad is driving me to school one day because I don't know. I was a baseball guy. I slept in late one reason. We had a late game. I slept in late. He drove me to school later. And yeah, I remember him on the way into the parking lot saying to me, hey, next time you're going to leave a condom around the house, could you maybe at least like throw it away so your mother doesn't see it?
Was it used?
Oh yeah. I mean, no. It wasn't an actual condom. It was a wrapper. I just left the wrapper. Can you throw the wrapper away? But that was a moment where I was just like, whoa, I did not want you to know that side of me. And
Right.
I'm definitely close enough to talk about this stuff with my parents now. But yeah, do you have anything like that that's kind of taking you like, whoa? Well, sorry, Dad.
Yeah, all the time, but that's for me and my dad. Both of us have caught each other in like ridiculous situations where we're like, yeah, see ya.
Yeah.
Forget this happened.
Yeah. It's so awkward when it happens. But my dad is like really good at making it not awkward. It's a unique ability that he has.
We always laugh about it.
He's so good at talking about like super awkward things in a non-awkward way. My parents were always very good at that. And I remember my mom saying that she used to read a book that said when you're raising a kid, you always say the words like penis or vagina, breasts, just like any other body part. So I don't remember this, but she says that she used to like wash me and bathe me. She'd be like, so we'll wash your hands, wash your elbows, wash your penis.
Yeah, it's not creepy at all if you like sing it like a little tune.
But then the problem,
you do the hokey pokey and you
But
turn
see,
yourself around.
But the problem with all of this is then I grew up thinking that that's nothing any different than saying the word arm or hand. So I remember actually when I was about 8, we went over a hill in the car and I just yelled, "Mommy, my penis!" And she spilled her drink everywhere.
No, don't say it in public.
Just like, what is wrong with this kid? God. So, Potts, you don't have a dad story?
Of course I do. Fortunately for me, I actually, basically grew up having two dads. I've got Dad Alan, who's my biological dad, Dad Gene, who's been married to Mommy Maria for 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my dad. But so when I dropped out of college the third time, I went to nightclubs. I was managing a band, and I lived with my dad, Alan, in Woodbridge. And so I'd get home from Nation when the sun was coming up. It was, like 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning.
Sure.
And a lot of times I'd bring girls home. And my dad's cool. I mean, anyone who knows me and my dad, we smoke weed together.
Are we talking about Alan or Gene?
Alan.
Alan, okay,
Well,
yeah.
they're told Dad Alan is completely, liberal, smokes weed, doesn't care. Dad Gene is super conservative, much like, Uncle Joe. And I mean, just kind of can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like that's, they're set in their ways. And that's fine. It was good to have that kind of discipline and structure growing up. But Dad Alan is, as my mom would refer to him, Daddy Good Time. So anyway.
We love Daddy Good Time. That sounds so creepy.
I had a blast with Daddy Good Time.
Gross.
So anyway, one time I brought this girl home. This was before I was had yellow fever, so this was like this blonde girl. We went home. My dad has a hot tub in the back patio. So it's like 6, 7 in the morning. The sun is up. And we get in the hot tub and we're doing our thing. Clothes come off. And so basically I've got the girl bent over the hot tub. Like,
let's be creative and artful about this.
I'm trying to think.
You can do it.
Some tactics.
The top half of her body was outside.
We're
hanging
underway.
over the edge of the hot tub. Yeah. And we're facing towards the patio door that goes into my family room.
So that's good.
And
they're not seeing. You're behind facing the door though.
Correct.
Yeah.
So looking at the door.
Yeah, that's no good.
But she's also looking at the door.
She's looking at the door too.
So the
They
birds
see the
are
door.
chirping. It's a beautiful day. The sun's coming out. And my dad opens the door, and I mean, it's literally like, he's like, ah, and he does his stretch, and he's like looking at the sunshine, and he slowly turns towards the hot tub, like, why am I hearing the bubbling of a hot tub at 7 o'clock in the morning? And he turns, and I'm like, hey, Dad, and I'm just like, pumping away.
You kept going?
My dad. Oh, yeah, no, my dad jumps out of his skin and runs back inside. The girl's mortified, so she stops. She makes it. She whips around. And I'm like, no, baby, it's cool.
And now, time out. Isn't that called the Bronco when you hold on when the buddy comes in and riles you and you got a bucking Bronco? You got to try to hold on?
So
That's terrible.
Get back, I mean, so we finish, whatever. But the trick is we're now, like, naked. And we have to go to get back into my bedroom. We have to pass my dad's office, and he's up. I mean, he's there on the computer. So we ran, like slipping and sliding. I mean, we're slipping all over the wooden floor. This girl's like completely mortified. We get upstairs, and after she left, my dad was like, Larry's like, so, how was it? And I was just like, yeah, it's all good. And I mean, that was the high fives went around, and we had breakfast.
But here's the question: did she ever, on the way out, have to see or interact with your dad?
Oh no. She made sure that was, and I made sure I didn't want to embarrass her because I mean, look, I didn't care.
Can you imagine?
I told her, I'm like, my dad's cool. It's hard to convince a girl that your dad really doesn't care, and he's like in his office smoking a bowl
even if
anyway.
even if he does.
Why would dads care? Some dads may care, yeah.
In that situation, typically no. But I mean,
if Dad Gene caught me doing that,
yeah,
he'd be pissed.
Yeah, I can see him not
he'd be real
appreciating.
pissed.
Yeah, just out of the lack of.
That's his hot tub, damn it.
Yeah, the lack of respect.
That's exactly why.
Lack of
It wouldn't
respect.
be
No
about
respect.
sex. It would be about like getting bodily fluids in his hot tub. He made me drain the whole thing and scrub it clean, guaranteed.
That's true.
On the
yeah.
flip side,
That's true.
Dad Allen was like laughing his ass off, and he was like, I can't wait till that's me in the hot tub.
That's great. No, well, the reason I bring this up, and this is what we'll leave you guys with, and I just wanted to pass this along to you, Maddie Potts. I was talking to my pops today, who is your uncle, and we're just talking, shooting the shit. And again, I had been told by my mom that because of the warnings that I had put out on our previous 2 episodes, they didn't listen. So I'm just talking to my dad and actually talking to him about, a girl that I'm interested in right now, and he says, well, why don't you just give her the old Boston 2 pump? Maybe she'll like that.
Uncle Joe with the 3 from downtown.
How good is that?
Burn. Scorched earth good.
How good is
was
that?
I wonder,
great.
Is Uncle Jay talking from experience?
No.
So
what he wanted to say actually afterwards is he said that he loves to rip on me. God bless him. And then he says, I mean, honestly, he says, are you even keep in touch with her? Because I mean, you could go up and see her. It'd be way quicker of a trip than going all the way to Sweden.
Whoa, hitting below the belt. What the?
So
now we're all getting ripped on?
Yeah,
Low
so
blows.
if you don't know what we're talking about, shame on you. Go back and listen to our last 2 episodes with warnings on them, and you won't be disappointed.
Well, Uncle Joe, if you're listening, this girl was worth the damn 14-hour flight to Sweden, I'll have you know. So, whatever.
She had
I
to
do
be from
not regret
Sweden.
it.
God bless it. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been a super fun day. We'll see you guys again next week. We'll get back after it on Wednesday right here from TTR Studios. Belly, got anything for the people?
I'm happy to have all the people listen to us all the time. Thank you very much.
There you go. All right, Maddie Potts from the Santa Monica Newsroom.
I got a new plug. I just started a new Instagram. It's called Cocktail Convos. It's really funny. They're little short stories, real stories of conversations that I had with cocktail servers all over the world, and they are shocking with some of these girls.
Yeah, they're great.
It's pretty funny. So Cocktail Convos on Instagram. That's all I got. Thanks for tuning in, and you can kindly go fuck yourself.
There he goes from the Santa Monica Newsroom. Thank you, sir, for Belly Matt LaBelle, for Hot Mess Kim, and all of our friends in the LITM family. We'll see you guys next week. It is Lucdogg in the morning.
At LITM Podcast. Got ya.